Hi, Libra. So, oops, where are my oracle cards? Hold on 1 second, Libra. Bam. We're going to be using both of these oracle decks, the Power of Surrender and Moonology, for tonight's reading, Libra. Because tomorrow is the full moon. So we're going to start out with the Power of Surrender just to see. Today is 3/17/22. So yeah, we just want to check in and see, what does Libra need to surrender right now for the full moon? What does Libra need to surrender? Surrender to the wisdom of your body. Listen to your body's messages about a person or situation. If you feel physically drained or uncomfortable, be cautious. If you're energized and happy, move forward. So this is like listening to that natural wisdom inside you, that gut. Look at where, look where your hands are. They're like positioned right around the gut area. Intuition. So yeah, you've got that, don't you, Libra? Those scales. The bottom here, surrender to complete healing. Open fully to the loving, compassionate forces. I almost said focus of the universe, but compassionate forces of the universe that support your physical, emotional, and spiritual healing. Let's see if anything else comes out for the power of surrender for my Libras. Surrender to inner peace. Hallelujah. Okay. Cultivate inner peace on a daily basis. In quiet, meditative moments, focus on the stillness within and enjoy this inner refuge. Others will feel your good vibes too, and your life will flow more easily. But it's not even about what others feel, Libra, because I know you're always concerned with making others okay. But it's about you. It's about you, Libra. Surrender to inner peace within yourself. What's at the bottom of the deck here? Surrender procrastination. Now is the time to jump on a goal instead of putting it off. Taking action will attract success. Wow, I'm hearing I'm Every Woman by Whitney Houston, the Whitney Houston version. I can read your thoughts right now, everyone from A to Z. Oh, that's actually kind of funny because there's a Libra who can read people's thoughts. There is one. Oh my goodness. But I mean, if you have that gift, if there's anyone else who has that gift, please use it responsibly, all right? Because some people are diabolical with that. Let's move on to the Moonology Deck. Everyone from A to Z. All right, what does Libra need to know from the Moonology Deck? Every gift should be used responsibly. Surrender to the divine. Yes, okay. Full moon. Full moon tomorrow. Adjustments are required. Third quarter moon. Okay, so maybe you are surrendering. You're doing work to surrender, but there's just a little bit more trust that's needed, faith that's needed. Meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces. Bottom of the deck here. Nothing is yet set in stone. Mutable moon. Let's see. Anything else want to come out from the Moonology deck for my Libras? It's time to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio. All right, and then show the world the real you. So important. This is something it's tougher than it sounds, because it's like you have to discover the real you to show it to anyone else, right? And sometimes we go through life just hiding ourselves to conform until we're showing people what we've built, but it's not really who we are. Everything in moderation, of course, but it might be time for some of you to explore, getting back to you and maybe sharing that part of you, the part you haven't shared, if you're okay with it. that authentic self with others. So let's get into the tarot, Libra. What does my Libra gang need to know from the tarot? We have the Fool here. We have the Moon. I'm hearing fools rush in, the song, that old song. Wise men say only fools rush in. A bunch flipped over. Let me go back and shuffle again. King of Wands. Seven of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. What's at the bottom of the deck here, Libra? The Two of Wands. Good energy overall, right? Two of Wands, fire energy, moving forward. Taking steps. Planning with the Two of Wands, right? Because it's right before the Three of Wands, which is like starting to see those planet seeds grow. Starting to see those ships come in the distance, right? But the Two of Wands is more of that planning phase. Like, oh, I've decided, and now I'm making those plans to go forward. And here we have the decision-making process and finishing off with the Two of Pentacles, which is trouble making a decision. Ooh, but what's just beneath the Two of Wands? This Wheel of Fortune reversed. Oh, victory. Queen of Swords. This is your energy, Libra, but I'm not sure if this is you or someone else. Then we have the King of Cups and the Nine of Cups and a Queen of Pentacles here with the Judgment following. Basically, Libra, what I'm going to say is no matter what anyone else is attempting, no matter what anyone else is saying to you, you have to decide within yourself how you're going to go forward. You may want to do so quietly right now. When you're planting these seeds, you may want to do it in a way that's protecting what you're building. Because there could be some people around you, maybe another air sign, who just doesn't want to see you do well. And there could also be a King of Cups involved. Yeah, this person could also, because the Wheel of Fortune there was reversed, and that means like stalled in a situation, just not moving forward. But you have the Two of Wands, so there's still energy here supporting forward movement. But why is this here reversed? We're going to clarify in a second. And I asked that because there's the Six of Wands there, which is victory, Leo energy. But then there's a Queen of Swords standing there, like somebody wants to cut that off for you. It doesn't matter what anyone else wants to do. There's really always going to be a hater somewhere lurking in the shadows, whether you like it or not, especially when you start to do well in life. Even when you're not doing well, if somebody looks at you and sees like potential for you to do well, they might want to snuff out that potential. They might be like already mad at you for things you haven't even done yet, because that's how great you are. That's how much they see in you. And because of their own lack on the inside, they think of it as like a threat to themselves. When it's not, you're just being you. So what I want to say to you is, if you're feeling like a lack of motivation, or you're feeling doubt, uncertainty about yourself, about what's going forward, what's next for you, because the Fool is being blocked by the Moon here. It's like being blocked by the unknown. Keep going. Keep making those plans. Really think it out. And sometimes what helps me is journaling. If I'm feeling really, really unsure, or if I just need to organize my thoughts. Sometimes if you spill them out there, it's like a form of meditation. Something will come to you and you're like, whoa, okay. Whoa. Now I can kind of make that next plan, or get my plans back together. Because I'm feeling the Two of Pentacles energy here with this Fool too. It's like, do I take this new beginning? Do I not? But why not? Because there's something unknown there. Isn't that what life is about? Can we always know the answer? No, we cannot always know the answer. And so what you want right now with the focus here as the King of Wands is you really want to embody this King of Wands energy, and it is your focus, taking charge of the situation, really being in your power, looking good along the way. It's like maybe some of you are concerned with your image as you're going forward in these things. Concerned with your image. But this is less about your image and more about you inside without appearances. Like I'm hearing the theme song for that show, Keeping Up Appearances, where there was this lady named Hyacinth Bouquet, but it was really Hyacinth Bucket, but she told everybody it was Bouquet, and even her husband was like, it's basically Bucket. And she had 3 sisters, and she was always concerned with being high society. Like that was her concern, and so everything she did was for that, and it put her under stress all the time. Hilarious show, by the way. But it put her under stress all the time because she was always trying to keep up with the Joneses. You know, when really she had a nice life, but it was always going off on her husband because his tie wasn't straight and, you know, things like that. So I feel like with this King of Wands, like don't focus too much on the appearances. There needs to be a focus more on the authenticity within you. And this is just within you. It's not even about anyone else. What do I want to do going forward? And how can I get there? No matter what it looks like to somebody else. Because I feel like once you get to the meat of what it is you really want, Libra, you'll attract the right people. And that's like a light bulb moment for a lot of us. Because we spend a lot of time trying to conform. Even nonconformists, like, I don't post on Instagram, ugh, everyone is so fake. But there's like a group of people who say that. Like if you step into your authenticity, you'll find your tribe. That's what I'm feeling. And maybe this has been going on for a long time. With the 7 of Pentacles here, it's your advice. It's been going on for a long time, but really I feel like you're now stepping into it, stepping into that acknowledgement that you do need to just keep moving forward. And whatever energy is holding you back, no matter where it's coming from, if it's your own subconscious or your self-doubt, or if it's somebody else, some sneaky air sign in the background, because that's what I picked up, air sign and water sign, masculine, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, feminine, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, working against you perhaps. It doesn't matter what they do, truly. It matters how you react. It matters the choice you make going forward. Do you see yourself doing it? Can you see it through? This is going to emphasize patience for you with the 7 of Pentacles being here. Patience. Patience, and I feel optimism as things grow, because they are going to grow. But you have to be able to give yourself some time, give yourself some grace, and give yourself some patience. I want to clarify this 2 of Pentacles as the outcome, because I don't want that to be the outcome, but it's not up to me, is it? No. It's up to each of us individually how we proceed. First, I want to clarify this moon. Yeah. It's like fear of this new beginning, fear of the unknown. And that's understandable. What I'm also feeling is that there's somebody who's upset because they don't know your next moves. And they shouldn't. If you know somebody who's really nosy and you've stopped telling them your business, that was the right thing to do. But for you, I feel like this could also be, you've been worried, like, well, this feels unsteady to me. It just feels a bit unsteady. And that's perfectly normal to feel that way. But you don't want that to overshadow this new beginning. So there is going to be a need for you to surrender. Yep, surrender to inner peace. And with surrender procrastination being there overall and the oracle cards, I feel like that means for the overall energy, like get to the plan. Get into those plans, Libra, for what it is you're going to be doing next. Because that's how you defend yourself too, is protecting yourself is moving forward. Movement is life. That's what I'm feeling. Movement is life. So whatever you're moving towards, continue to do it. Don't get stalled right now. Don't get stalled. Yeah. 6 of Swords. Thank you for the confirmation. What about this King of Wands energy? 3 of Wands. Yep. From the 2 to the 3. King of Wands. Yeah. Don't allow that moon energy, that fear is what it feels like, yeah, to cause you to stop. This is a test for you, Libra. Are you going to let it cause you to stop? Or are you going to say like, okay, I see your fear, inner self, and I raise you my courage? Ooh, what game is that where people do that? I don't know. I don't play games. I don't. But it's like, I see your X and then I raise my Y. So it's about you conquering this fear that's actually going to cause stagnation. You don't want it to cause stagnation, and you can prevent it. You have time to prevent it. And how you do that is with your plans, with your forward movement, by surrendering procrastination. And beneath that, we have surrender to rest and sleep. So some of you may need to get more rest. Surrender to your soul's path. Embrace every lesson and every moment, that says. And under that is surrender frustration. So let's see. Yeah, let go of this. This like doubt is what I'm feeling. This feels like doubt. And continue to move forward. Realize how great you are, Libra. Everyone else knows it. What is the 7 of Pentacles? I'm hearing multiple streams of income. 8 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. 7 of Cups. You have a lot of different talents, Libra. You have a lot of different talents, and you have lots of different ideas. You're already building on some of those, and you've been through some, like, issues. You've had some turbulence, but you're not letting that turbulence stop you. You've been maybe a little bit slowed down, and now it's like you're ready to pick up again, or the energy is encouraging you to pick up again. Yes. And move forward. And as you do that, 7-7, that's about your life path. You can start to bring these things to fruition. It's going to be over time, but you're going to bring them to fruition, and they're going to be very fruitful. 8 of Pentacles, so it's very close to the 10 of Pentacles. Very close. Anything else for the 7 of Pentacles and 7 of Cups? Queen of Cups. So for some of you, this could have to do with a relationship. Some of you may have separated from a Queen of Cups energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. They feel left out in the cold, or you feel left out in the cold. And this has put you in, put you in a little bit of a moment of frustration in whatever this situation was that this separation stemmed from. For some of you, I'm feeling it is romantic. And for others of you, this is just a person who cut you out of something. But either way, the separation occurred, and somebody has been left out in the cold. But what the 5 of Pentacles signifies is also a change of perspective. So it's like you're now starting to see how the separation might have been necessary, or you need to. Can I get one more on the 7 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups, and Queen of Cups? Yeah, you're starting to realize. You're starting to realize that this was judgment in a good way for you. This was for the best. Something that maybe was not serving you. Something that needed to be cut out. Ace of Swords there. I love this card. This card to me, sometimes I channel my cards with music. Music comes to me when I look at them. And the one that I get for this is so triumphant. It's like, it's just the most ridiculously majestic sounding music. And it's a good thing. So what you've realized is necessary. And I feel like it's time for you to continue to move forward with that knowledge you now have. You know now. When you know better, you do better. Right? Even though it's not easy. So what about this Two of Pentacles? What is this Two of Pentacles as the outcome? Yeah. This indecision, Libra, it's going to take away from you. It'll take away from the Nine of Pentacles, right? So we don't want to stay in this energy of indecision. And I know sometimes people make fun of the sign of Libra and say, oh, Libras can never decide anything. But I don't think that's true. Libras just really want to make things fair. But I feel like you don't need to be doing that if it's at your own expense. Because before you know it, you'll be in the hangman energy. Trying to make everything fair, and you're not being fair to yourself, Libra. There's a need for you to be fair to yourself in this situation. Trust your intuition. Do step into this King of Wands energy or remain in it, because some of you are already there, man or woman, taking charge. Continue to. I feel like you feel the energy of the King of Wands, and now you need to follow that up with that action. Continuously, those plans, those movement, those steps forward. You know what to do, Libra. And with the Seven of Swords here, you know how to do it silently. Everyone doesn't need to know your plans. Don't risk your Nine of Pentacles by sacrificing yourself with indecision. Oh, well, so-and-so would be happier if I stay behind. Or, maybe I could just go back, or I could still talk to them even though they betrayed me. Let bygones be bygones. No, you can forgive. And then you can move forward without having to sacrifice your future success, because there's something in the balance here, Libra, where you really need to trust your gut about moving forward. And if it doesn't bring you peace, you need to move away from it. If it doesn't bring you peace, you need to move away from it. And that might be the title. Okay, so let's close out with an Angel Wisdom card. What is this? Because it wanted to show itself. Yeah. Eight of Cups. But let's see. What is the Angel Wisdom card for my Libras tonight? Ten of Cups. A happy marriage, happily ever after, emotional commitment, a loving relationship with your children, raising children wisely and successfully, people you can trust. This is what you're manifesting, your Ten of Cups. A really, really good, trustworthy kinship I'm feeling, like family, relationship, friends, a good life. That's what you're going toward. That's what you're building toward. And you're being advised to continue to do that. You definitely need the King of Wands energy to build into the Magician. The Magician has fire energy there with him because he needs to use it. And I feel like that's what you're being advised to use right now. Continue to use that King of Wands energy, Libra. Okay, that's what I have for you. And I will be back very soon with another for you. Bye.